Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to deliver my second lecture on the topic, the farewell sermon. But before going to start the lesson, let me tell you about the objectives that we are supposed to attain in the completion of this lesson. As usual, first of all, we have theme and main idea. Okay, theme and main idea. Theme refers to moral lesson, and main idea what the lesson is about. Okay, so these are very important because we incorporate these things in our daily routine lives. Okay, the secondly we have MCQs. MCQs refers to convergent thinking. Converge means where you are going to focus your thinking, and it is mostly objective, not subjective. Okay, you give a very direct answer. You would have some options, and you have to select one of them. And in the second, we have explanation and short questions. We call it divergent thinking because this improves your divergent thinking. You are at liberty that you could express your own feelings, your own opinions. So it is subjective in nature. So these both means convergent thinking and divergent thinking. Both are very important for create positive results. And it also create versatility in the student. At the same time, he is going to give a direct answer, and secondly, he is given time, and he is given a kind of freedom to answer his question, and he could express his own subjectivity. Okay, now let's come to the sketch of the few paragraphs. Previously we discussed 3 paragraphs and we have translated it and we have discussed it. Today we will discuss the next 5 or 6 paragraphs. Now you see, if you remember, in the first paragraph we discussed the date and place of the sermon, and the second paragraph we discussed that in every book of hadith this sermon has been mentioned, has been quoted, but the most detailed version is that of Musnad, which is written by Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal. And thirdly, we discussed that the Holy Prophet delivered his sermon while sitting on his camel Kaswa. Okay, and it was heard by a large number of people of about 120,000. He asked Rabba ibn Umayyah ibn Half to repeat his sermon sentence by sentence so that all the people could listen to the sermon. Okay, then today we will start from this point, from point number 4. When the Holy Prophet started his sermon, first of all, he thanked and praised Allah, and he asked the people to listen to him attentively. Okay, then he told the people about the life and property of other Muslim. He told the people that the life and property of other Muslim is a sacred trust for them. Sacred means holy. Okay, then we have the next, the Holy Prophet said to the people that they should return the goods, the assigned goods, to the rightful, to the legal honor. Then in the next point he told the people that one day they have to appear before God in order to give an account of their actions. One day they have to appear, and God will ask about their action, what they have done in their lives. In the next point we are told about usury, that in Islam any kind of usury or interest, what we call sood, that is forbidden, that is prohibited. Any kind of liabilities which are related to interest, that is postponed, that is prohibited. Now you see, next we are told about the infliction of injury. He asked the people that they should neither inflict nor suffer any kind of inequity, injustice. Okay, they should not tolerate or bear any kind of injustice, and they should never cause any kind of injustice to other people. Now the next point we are told about perversion of Satan in big things. I mean to say that he told the people about the Satan, that Satan had lost his hopes to pervert them, to lead them astray, means gumrah karna in big things. Rather he would try to pervert them, to lead them astray in small things. Okay, now after the sketch, let me read the same paragraphs. Okay, so please open your books. In the third paragraph, It is said, after praising and thanking Allah, the Holy Prophet said, praising means admiring. Praising means admiring, tarif karna. And thanking Allah, the Holy Prophet said, "O people, lend me an attentive ear." Lend me an attentive ear. Attentive ear means to listen to attentively. To listen to attentively. He told the people that they should listen to him attentively. For I know not, for means because, I know not whether after this year I shall ever be amongst you again. He told the people that he did not know whether he would be amongst them next year, in the following year or not. He told him about his life, his death. Okay, therefore listen to what I am saying to very carefully. He told the people that they should listen to him very carefully, very attentively, and take these words to those who could not be present here today. And he told the people about preaching of Islam. He told the people that they should convey the words of Allah to the people who are not present over there at that time, because it is their moral obligation, their religious obligation. Okay, now the next we have, O people, just as you regard. Regard means think or consider. Regard. O people, just as you regard this month, this day, this city as sacred. Sacred, as I told you earlier, sacred means holy, muqaddas, or what we call sacrosanct. Okay. Then, O people, just as you regard this month, this day, this city as sacred, so regard the life and property of every Muslim as sacred trust. You see, sacred trust, muqaddas amanat. Sacred means entrusted goods. जो आपको सौंपे गए अशिया हो, अमानत, entrusted goods. Okay, trust means entrusted goods, or what we call security, amanat. Then return the goods entrusted. Return the goods. He told the people that they should return the goods, the things, the stuff entrusted, which are being assigned. Entrusted means सौंपे गए. वो अशिया जो उनको सौंपा गया है, they should return all those goods to the rightful owner. Rightful means legal, legal, just, legitimate. Honor, honor as you know, proprietor, what we call malik. Hurt no one so that no one may hurt. He told the people that they should not hurt, they should not persecute, they should not trouble anyone so that they could not be hurt or they could not be troubled. Okay, next, remember that you will indeed, indeed means in fact, what we call certainly, verily, in fact, hakikat mein, meet your Lord, and that he will indeed reckon. Indeed, reckon means to take an account, hisab kitab karna. Meaning God will take an account of your actions. He will reckon your actions, your deeds. Deeds, action means amal. Then Allah has forbidden. Forbidden means Allah has banned. Forbidden means prohibited, banned. Lekin mana karna, forbidden. To take usury. Usury means sood, what we call interest. Usury means interest or sood. Therefore all interest. Therefore all interest means all the things which are related to usury, sood. Obligations. Obligations be liability, lawazimat. All obligations, liabilities. Okay, means all the liabilities, all the obligation, lawazimat, which are related to what? To usury or interest, shall henceforth means hereafter, iske baad, be waived. Waived means postponed, suspended, okay, cancelled. Anything, everything, any kind of obligation which are related to usury or interest, that would be postponed from today or from that day onward. From that day onward, your capital, your wealth. Capital means wealth. However, is yours to keep, means that he told the people that their wealth belongs to them. That is theirs. You will neither inflict nor suffer any iniquity. He told the people emphatically, categorically, that they should not inflict any kind of injustice and they should not suffer or tolerate any kind of injustice. Understand? Injustice means bensafi, iniquity means bensafi. Inflict means afflict. Inflict means afflict, किसी को तकलीफ देना. Understand? Allah has judged. Judge means Allah has decided that there shall be no interest. Allah has decided that there will be no interest in Islam. Any kind of obligation, etc., that would be prohibited in Islam. Beware of Satan. In the next paragraph, he said to the people that they should be very careful of Satan. Beware means muhtat rehna, to be careful, for the safety of their religion, for the protection, safety of their religion. Religion means faith, belief, mazhab. He has lost all hope that he will ever be able to lead you astray, because Satan has lost all his hopes to pervert, to detract, to deviate, to digress Muslims from the right path. Okay, now astray means gumrah karna. Now he is doing what? He is going to pervert, to lead the people to the Muslim. What? In small thing. He is going to pervert Muslim in small thing, because he had lost his expectation in perverting them in big things. Now you see, I hope that you have understood translation, explanation and words meaning. Now let me discuss some grammatical structures which are there in the same text that we read today. Okay. Now you see, first of all, in the beginning we have this phrase, after praising and thanking Allah. Now this is the phrase which tells us about the main clause. It tells us about the main clause, and it refers to a subject in the following clause. Now you see, after praising and thanking Allah, the Holy Prophet said. Now you see, it refers to the Holy Prophet said, the main clause. So we call it, it works as a adjective phrase, but here we call it participle phrase. We call it participle phrase, a phrase which modify, which tells us about another phrase or clause. We call it a participle phrase. Then we have O people. O people. O is basically interjection. O is used for address. We call it vocative case. Okay, so O is interjection. As I told you earlier that O is interjection. We have another word, I is personal pronoun. We have these two words in English language which are written in capital, whether they are at the beginning of sentence or in the middle or at the end. So these are two words, remember, that are always written in capital letters. Now the next we have whether is subordinate conjunction. Whether is subordinate conjunction, it can be used in place of if. Okay, so this is used for conditional sentences. Mostly it is used for conditional sentences. It also asks a question. Whether sometimes used for question. For I know not, this is, I mean to say, we have this clause, but it is preceded by for. Here you see this for is not used as a preposition, because for is basically a preposition. For के लिए जो लफ्ज़ है हम कहते के लिए, I play for my health. So for के लिए, so that is preposition, but here it gives the meaning of because. It introduces reason. It gives reason for, because I know not. Now you see here for is working as a coordinate conjunction. We have 7 coordinate conjunction and for is one of them. Okay, then we have the next ever. Ever is adverb of time. Have you ever played? Mostly we use ever in the sentence like this. Have you ever played? Have you ever been there? Now you see ever is adverb of time. Then we have again, which is used in the same paragraph. Again is adverb of frequency. It gives the answer of how many times or how often. Okay, so this is adverb of frequency. Now we have the next therefore. Therefore, you see it is mostly put in place of so. Isliye, therefore, it also gives reason. So therefore is also subordinate conjunction. Therefore is subordinate conjunction. You see, then we have today. Today refers to time. So it is adverb of time. Okay, it gives the answer of when. When do you play? I will play today. So is as I told you, so is one of the conjunctions, and it is coordinate conjunction. It is coordinate conjunction. Okay, then we have as. as is working as a preposition. As a student, mostly we use the word as in the phrase like as a student. So it refers, it is put before student, so student is noun, so any word which is put before noun we call it a preposition. It can be used as an adjective as well, as beautiful. So as beautiful, beautiful is an adjective, and as refers to that adjective, so as can be used as an adverb as well. As can be used as a preposition. Okay, as can be used as a conjunction, preposition, adverb and conjunction. Now you see goods, entrusted. Entrusted is also there, which is used in your text. Entrusted refers to these goods. Entrusted basically is past participle, but here it refers to the noun goods. So entrusted is used as an adjective. So this is adjective. Now to take usually, to take to is followed by take, to plus verb, to plus a verb. So we call it a infinitive. We call it a infinitive. It is infinitive phrase or infinitive. Infinitive is a combination of to plus verb, to read, to write, to play, but it works as a noun. Remember, it works as a noun. We also call it verbal noun because it is made of verb, to plus verb. It is made of verb, so we call it a verbal noun as well. Now the next we have henceforth. Henceforth is a conjunction. It can also be used as an adverb. Conjunction which combines two sentences, two clauses or two phrases. However is also subordinate conjunction. Henceforth is also subordinate conjunction. So however can be used as a conjunction. It can also be used as an adverb, but we also call it a transitional device. Transitional, which brings transition in the middle of sentence. Okay, now you see, however, it is a conjunction and transitional device. Neither and nor, it is a combination of two words, neither and nor. It mostly comes in a pair, in a group, in pair. Neither he plays nor he studies, so neither nor combinedly comes in a sentence, so we call it a correlative conjunction. You see, correlative conjunction. I hope that you have understood translation, explanation and grammatical structures. And your homework, short question number 1, 2, 3, because whatever we have read in the previous 2 lectures, so these questions 1, 2, 3 that could be answered very easily because the answers are there in your text. Apart from that, you should make some about 10 to 20 MCQs by removing the keywords in the middle of the sentence, because keywords are very important. Keywords come nouns, adjective, adverb, mostly noun and adjective, but sometimes it also it's maybe adverbs, but we have seen that in annual paper preposition might be there. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.